It is great to be joined again by Dr. Chris.Mazoue, chair of the Department of Orthopedic Surgery at USC, who also sits on the state high school medical board. Chris, it was about this time a year ago that everything hit, and we just kind of shut everything down and said, okay, let's figure out where we are. So we are still in this whole first year of learning how to cope with, deal with, move along through the COVID crisis. What are you suggesting and for parents and kids as they go into the spring sports season now that we've got that chance?
Yeah, I think as you mentioned, it's been an amazing year. You know, for me, I was flying out to the SEC basketball tournament as I'm the team physician for the South Carolina Gamecocks, the men's basketball team, and as I got off the airplane, the decision was made to cancel the tournament. Right. And so you fast forward a year, and what's happened over this past year, again, it's been a horrific crisis as far as the number of people infected and the number of deaths. But I think that there have been a lot of positives. I think Jerome Singleton, who's the head of the South Carolina High School League, and Mike Fanning, the head of SCISA, have done a great job of allowing our high school athletes and middle school athletes to get out there and compete. Obviously, with difficulties, no fans in the stands, oftentimes limited fans. So I think where we are right now is we're clearly heading in the right direction with regards to this virus, but we need to continue to make sure we wear masks, we social distance, we continue to do what we need to do to allow our kids to finish their spring seasons.
When we got ready to go into the fall and football and all of that, and we were still trying to figure out where we were, a lot of us, probably myself included, said, this is nuts. These kids are going to create problems for themselves, particularly by being so close together. And yet, it looks like we've managed the situation pretty darn well. Again, you give props to the guys at the top, but there's been a whole lot of folks who have done things the right way to get us where we are today.
Yeah, I would tell you huge props to the kids.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, it is amazing watching them do what they need to do as far as wearing masks and social distancing, and that's hard. I mean, it's been incredibly hard for our kids to do that, but they understand the importance of it. We know from a mental health perspective, our kids need to be playing sports. It's been clearly documented, and so again, a lot of credit to the parents, to the coaches, to the school district directors. And again, if we continue doing the right things, I think we can get our kids through the spring season and then hopefully have a relatively normal fall.
And go back to just worrying about knee injuries and ankles and stuff like that,
yes,
which is your specialty. For younger kids, there are the trained coaches at high school level and obviously at the college level and doctors involved in all of that. But if I've got a kid playing soccer this spring or we're getting back into playing t-ball and baseball and things like that again, are there any different things other than the standard masking and social distancing and whatever that you would recommend to parents?
No, I think, they're mostly outdoor sports, thank goodness. And so what we're going to probably see is there's going to be more fans allowed in the stands over the next few months.
So we need to be more prepared for each other than anything.
Up through the end of this spring and into the summer, we're still going to be asking for appropriate social distancing and just doing the right things, washing your hands, wearing masks when you're off the field, things like that.
Yeah, us sitting in the crowd probably have more to worry about than the kids down on the field. All right, sir. Chris, thank you so much for joining us. Dr. Chris.Mazoue of USC. Good luck with the Gamecocks.
All right, thanks. Have a great day.
You too. It turned nice and warm last week. Is it springtime in the Lowcountry now? And how can we enjoy this weather? Stay with us.